What's good, y'all? It's your boy Mixtape Moth. If you are rocking with this content, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. But today, I'm going to hit y'all with my thoughts on this new mixtape from Love the Genius entitled The Genius Tape. So, Conway the Machine's Drumwork music group continues to heat the streets up as we got a new one from the first lady of Drumwork, Love the Genius. Now, this East Side Buffalo representative has been putting in work since about 2019, but she first caught my attention on Conway's From King to a God Deluxe back in 2020. She's already released several projects of her own, like Self Love 1 and 2, as well as Love is Love. But this new release, The Genius Tape, can be looked at as her debut mixtape that will lead us into her official Drumwork debut. And The Genius Tape is produced by the one and only evil genius DJ Green Lantern, who is this producer legend known for crafting great cohesive mixtapes. The Genius Tape contains 10 tracks lasting approximately 29 minutes. But with that being said, let me go ahead and hit y'all with this track by track breakdown. The opener, Meditation, has this plush atmospheric backdrop. Is very polished, and Love is basically declaring herself as the illest bitch out while she's also venting and clearing her mind. From a production standpoint, it is a tranquil opener, but you can still feel her hunger and drive. She states, 5-star suites for the girl from the east side of Buffalo, where it gets grimy and I get comfortable. That's why F-Dude can't act untouchable. I know killers living like the Huxtable. So as a whole, smooth first track that's bringing you into her world. Track 2, Biddy Mason, is set to this Twilight boom bap beat. It's that chill, blunted, mid-tempo production that you could almost envision Bahamadia rapping on back in the mid-90s. This one is a low-key hustle and motivate record. She's talking about how we all have 24 hours and how you choose to spend it is up to you. But I feel in the second verse, she was definitely sliding with some slick wordplay. Track 3, Back End Development, has a bouncier beat that's off-kilter but hard-hitting. And on here, she's talking her talk, flexing her lyrical dexterity. Some lines that jumped out to me were, we talking flowers and finance, business is blossoming, ocean view of a mountain, selling sitting in offices. If anything less than 6 figures, I'll skip the offering. So yeah, as a whole, it's a fun record with her flexing those lyrical gymnastics. Next is Brainstorming with Conway the Machine, and the two spit some motivational bars on top of this ghostly production. And Love feels that it's wiser for her to buy her cousin a block than it is to buy her own self a watch. And the Machine has some fly wordplay on deck, like, soon as the plug throw it, I'm catching it like Zion. Shit, I had it to a science. Now I'm just rapping the flyest. Slick is the guy with the big jewels and a patch on his eyelid. My uncle always told me look a man back in his iris. After this is an intro called AA Speaks, where the Griselda OG AA Rashid drops some spiritual gems on top of this blissful mellow beat. Following this is Brain Food, which has this colorful, bass-heavy production. Love is in her braggadocio bag, expressing how she feels like she's the greatest out. I really dug her following lines, and they were probably some of my favorite on the project. She states, when all else fails, still never touch the bell. Got it out the mud, dirt taught me to prevail. I always use logic, but respect the way you feel, because when it comes down, it's only you and you for real. Track 7 is The Feel, where we get more slick word bending. I like the icy, unorthodox production. It's just a little over the minute mark, but it's a cool track about her bringing the feel as a female MC. Then on Lost on Mars, Love the Genius is doing some storytelling. She's speaking on how a man can be more infatuated with the streets than he is with her. She finds it baffling how this guy can be more comfortable facing his ops and even talking to cops than he is on trying to build their relationship. But I like the syrupy melodic tone to the instrumental, and it shows Love's ability to make these conceptual tracks. The second and last song is Moonwalk featuring TF, and it's backed by a funky minimalist beat that might be my least favorite. Now, Love isn't doing much rapping here. Instead, she is performing some half sung vocal. Then the project wraps up with Neck Protected, and it's a rugged posse cut featuring Shay, Noir, and Rome Street. This piano-inflicted boom bap beat exudes heavy 90s energy. I mean, even the microphone checker hook is bound to give you, that Fugees meets Das Effects feel. Shay sets it off with a sharp but menacing verse, talking about how she can turn the booth into a California wildfire, while Rome Streetz delivers a passionate performance as well. He states, play the field and having fiends running through lions like Barry. And Love the Genius closed it out with a standout verse. What's funny is I like R&B more than rap. This is me holding back. But by all the older cats, I'm beholden like shoulder pads. So it's definitely a fire way to close out this mixtape. So overall, gonna give this project a rating of a strong 3.5 to 4 mics. I feel this was a strong offering that will have fans anticipating Love the Genius's Drumwork debut. In terms of the production, I did like the chill but colorful feel. Instrumentally, there was enough variety to keep things interesting. And as an MC, Love the Genius has this unique style of rhyming, which feels very poetic, rugged, yet sexy at the same time. She has a refreshing sound about her, no doubt. So yeah, this project is likely to go under the radar, unfortunately, but it's definitely one that you shouldn't sleep on. My favorite tracks include Biddy Mason, Back-End Development, Brainstorming, Brain Food to Feel, and Neck Protect. Let me know what you thought about this project in the comment section. It's your boy Mixtape Moth. I'm signing out, but be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. As always, it's peace and blessings. Love the Genius, Green Lantern, the Genius Tape 1.